And we're back. This one's called Mission 12, a synthetic solution. Is it because we're going to have a solution for the synthetics, or we're going to make a solution out of synthetic? I mean, a solution that is synthetic. Probably not the latter. That wouldn't really make much sense. I don't know. I'd be a little surprised if we actually solved the whole synthetic problem.
Clear.
I can see activity on terminals on the top levels of CX and synthetics. Rip, I'm not sure I can do this.
Ricardo, I need you to focus. You're in charge now.
In charge? In charge of what? A room full of dead people? This is fucked up!
Focus, Ricardo. If Samuels can talk to Apollo, he can get the androids to stand down. Then this will all be over.
I agree, sir. Everything is fucked. But, do you plan on sitting around and waiting to die? 'Cause that's the only other real option right now. Samuel's gone down the sequence and synthetics in order to reach Apollo and ask for, it to cancel the heightened lockdown. Locate him to help him find it. Don't have a direction yet, do we? Huh. Oh, there it is. Now we got one. There it is. Alright. I was like, I could go one way or the other. I'm not really sure. Alright, we'll see if we get any blips as we're going along. So far, no signs of motion. I think I've been in here before. Oh, that's scrap. Probably couldn't fit it last time. Somebody gone and left their shoes. Keep that rewire location in mind for later. Oh, we can go for this door finally. Right? Oh, it wants me to go that way? But I can finally go through this door. Unless it requires an upgrade. Nah, I can totally use my torch. I should probably just open this regardless, even if I don't have a reason to go here yet. Because at least this door will be open. It's more mobility for me. Yeah, this was one of the bigger question marks early on. Is like, oh look, an obvious door I should probably go through. Oh, it's locked. Like way back when we first started dealing with synthetics in the first place, I think. Alright. Have I been to this room that's in here? San Cristobal Medical. Ooh, ethanol. That being in the middle of the floor makes me somewhat doubtful. I'm a little iffy about going back to medical, because that was probably the hardest level I had as far as dealing with the alien went. Because dude would not leave me alone. There was like long stretches where I'm like, I can't get away from this guy for 5 seconds. I'm going a little crazy. Just a wee bit tad crazy. He was persistent. Haven't had access to here yet either. I don't know, we'll see. Watch this turn out to be the direction I have to go in, because I go towards the waypoint. It's like, no, this doesn't work. You have to go a different way, because that's how half the stuff works anyway. And then it turns out like I already opened up the path. I'm like, well, that was convenient for me. Huh. Someone was staying in here. Sorry for ruining your base. That was probably safe for a bit. Oh, it's a Nostromo log. Black box data extraction.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Ripley's asked me to log a report on what happened to the umbilicus when we hooked onto the refinery. I'll tell you what happened. Me and Brett were holding the place together with our bare hands. You'd think millions of tons of oil would get someone from the front deck, someone on a full share down here with us. You know, checking up on the stuff we need. You want to get out of the system on schedule next time, you put the Nostromo in dry dock for a month. You wait till we're done with it, you pay what we're due, park her out.
What? That's a functioning Nostromo extract from the black box. I haven't found that yet before, have I? That's literally the reason she's here, was to find that. Or stuff related to that at the very least, and it's in a random room. It's not even my objective right now to come here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll find out I'm supposed to come here later, or maybe this is like just kind of a reference to the situation here, like she came here for the black box, but stuff went so bad that she's not even thinking about that anymore.
Ripley's asked me to log a report on what happened to the umbilicus when we looked onto the refinery. I'll tell you what happened. Me and Brett were holding the place together with our bare hands. You'd think millions of tons of oil would get someone from the front deck, someone on a full share down here with us. You know, checking up on the stuff we need. You want to get out of the system on schedule next time? You put the Nostromo in dry dock for a month. You wait till we're done with it. You pay what we're due. Parker out.
Parker not in a good mood is what's going on here. These things are wrecked, by the way. What an interesting little detail that was just stashed here in this room. The actual black box, when we found it, was useless, basically. That goes back where I came from. This is an elevator. Have I taken this elevator before? Probably, yeah. I'm thinking about that. Did I come from that elevator and run through here and leave and go to this door? It seems like I probably didn't, just because the door was still locked on the other side. But also there was like an ethanol on the floor, and you'd think I would have picked that up. Either way, that was an interesting little detail. Just take our time, listen for droids. Hello, are you compound? Nope. Thought that might be usable. I was wrong. Never have been in there, have we? There's clearly some resources around. There shouldn't be any motion around because I haven't heard a little blip that initiates that shows the first sound has happened of an enemy being nearby. Can I go through this thing now? Nope. Still can't get our way through that. And Lord knows Ripley can't just climb over a desk. I really can't, right? Yeah, she can't climb over the desk to go grab those useful looking things over there. She has to decode a code instead. As if she's not a grown-ass woman. San Cristobal Medical, Seeks and Synthetics. Alright, so yeah, these two elevators go in very different directions. Alright. A different player would have definitely just run straight to that waypoint in about 20 seconds, but instead I've probably spent 10 minutes wandering around looking at stuff. We have very different kinds all across the board. That's why whenever somebody complains about how I do anything really on my channel, I'm always like, well, the people that do it the way you want are also out there. They already exist. So instead of me trying to act like somebody else, you can go find the person that does what you want. Yay!
Firing off in the labs nearby. Elevators are out. Looks like the seeds and synthetics aren't taking kindly to a Weyland-Yutani model snooping around.
So how do I get up?
You have to climb. There's a service vent through to the elevator shaft around there somewhere.
Why would this happen? They shoved a magazine down his throat. It seems unlikely that humans would want to do this, because they mostly just shoot each other in self-defense and then move on and just deal with what they gotta do, unless they had a very specific vendetta. But like, this is such a weird... It's such a weird, violent way to kill somebody as a robot. First of all, it's not even that deep down his throat. And it's got a hole in the middle because it's rolled a magazine, so that wouldn't really choke him out even. Unless it's like, that's like the third magazine or something, and there's other ones inside him or something. And he's bleeding everywhere. It's actually a little hard to make sense of how he managed to die of this. What a weird detail. I feel like it might be a reference to the movie Identity. Which is a movie in which somebody dies from having a baseball bat jammed down their throat. And that was obviously much more lethal. I can absolutely see how that would kill somebody. And obviously the alien doesn't kill that way. That'd be weird too. Smythe, or Smith? Probably Smith. Read this. Don't be mad, but I went through the elevator shaft and shut the access door behind me. I had a Joe on my tail, so I had to get out of there. If you can find something to cut through the panel, the code is 8382. Don't worry if not, I'm coming back down for you now. No signs of the lovebirds, but I've got a whole heap of guns and supplies up here. Russell. 8382. Try to remember that for later. An outpost of progress? Seegson's frail origins. After Weyland-Yutani's industries led the way in faster light travel, the Seegson found success in mass... Have I read this entire thing before? I can't tell if I've read this before. I'll just do it. After Weyland-Yutani Industries led the way in faster light travel, Seegson found success mass-producing the flight components central to the colonial gold rush that followed. Its ensuing overexpansion and reputation for producing low-cost alternatives to Weyland-Yutani branded goods is a matter of public record. In the modern day, Seegson is attempting to change the fortunes of alien colonial outposts. Stations like Sevastopol receive investment, and Seegson-affiliated companies set up shop. But the economic patterns that once worked within the Sol system have not flourished in deep space. Sevastopol, mass-produced, no-frills androids, still sits in their boxes. Machines in research facilities are still shrouded in the plastic they were delivered in. Trading docks are used only by the flourishing black market that the station's residents have come to rely on. Sevastopol is a ghost town, and nobody cares. Whoopsie. Yeah, Weyland-Yutani is already a scummy nightmare corporation that ruins people's lives and sends them on suicide missions and prioritizes discovery and progress over any of the people that actually caused said discovery and progress. But Seegson might not be any better, but also has the downside of being the people that make the shitty off-brand knockoff parts of the industry that Weyland-Yutani takes part in. Sometimes being the alternative does not make you better, even if your company is as bad as Weyland-Yutani themselves. Let's see here. So that's my goal right there, right past that thing that I can probably cut through. Yeah. I'm curious, because have I even been over here yet? Oh yeah, that's the entire level we were already in before. Although it would sure be safer to explore now without any potential aliens nearby. Let's take a little glimpse. Wow. Heavy on bodies, aren't we? Okay, that stuff moving. Oh, hey! Oh. Yeah, there's probably scrap around here, because last time I was here, I didn't get a chance to grab anything. This is that place where, these two people were chatting, and then, what happened is somebody was standing here, and an alien, like, pounced on them, and they fell down there somewhere. And I had to sneak around behind them, and then despite the death of their friend, two people were just standing up here having a polite conversation. They somehow couldn't see me, even though you clearly have a line of sight of the entire area I was running through, because it was that area. But their conversation just seemed to go on forever, and they didn't acknowledge their dead friend, and they were just talking. It was weird. It was weird watching them just talk forever. But it looks like they eventually got tracked down and killed by an android. So no happy ending for them. Although one of them was female, and neither of these are female, so maybe it's also completely different people we're seeing here. Definitely some scrap available. Yeah, I figured I'd come by to loot stuff, because last time I was here, I didn't have the opportunity to stop. Because there's some stuff to spend here. Unless I can craft something, though, we're not going to be able to pick up any more... We won't be able to pick up any more scrap. That's too bad. I'm actually maxed out on ethanol, of all things. Okay. Didn't think that would happen necessarily. Yeah, these could be completely different people that showed up later. Any amounts of untold things could happen off camera. But it's kind of nice to explore and get back to places like that, just try to get some idea of how the hell this place is laid out. So I would have gone down this hallway and escaped through that door. I don't even know if I would have even checked this desk or not, but that body definitely wasn't there before. It's weird because this, if you look at it, it's not necessarily a big exploration-based game necessarily, but its map is still laid out kind of like a Metroidvania with all the different doors and locks and everything, and how everything wraps back together. And even though you're not currently in the level anymore, was it 8382 or is it 8283? Oh, got it. Like, you're generally just going from point A to point B and grabbing whatever resources and audio logs you can along the way, over and over again. But despite that relatively linear structure for the game, it's still a Metroidvania hub game. So there's a huge network of interconnected locations And those locations remain persistent even when they're not relevant to the mission that you're currently doing. Which is an interesting detail. I'm kind of curious too, like I think the Dead Space games actually might be like that too. I've only played about an hour or two of the first Dead Space and nothing else in the franchise. But I think I got a feeling that that game was always also kind of like that a bit, where you'd be retracing your steps or going in different directions around stuff. This is a terrible, terrible idea, by the way. Why is my waypoint over there also? Run! Alright, just thought I'd hit the run button to see if it would help. We didn't fall yet. Surprise. Blasting cap. Alright. Now what happens? I just feel like something bad has to happen in this crazy crazy elevator situation. I don't trust it one bit. But yeah, I generally enjoy it when a game is laid out like this. It's a little bit of what also shows up in Dark Souls, is just this idea of like, if they have to try to make the whole place exist. Oh shit. Did not realize at first that that elevator was moving. I even predicted that was probably going to happen too. Shit. Here I am just having cheery conversation about level design and stuff. Well, fuck me. Why is that part on fire over there when that part fell? That's odd. Odd. Okay. Well. Oh, that doesn't open? Ripley, we got a problem here, don't we? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, shit. It's such a restricted field of view that I couldn't make out the fact that there was a... I was looking around everywhere and didn't notice that there was a hole in the ceiling. Duh, okay. Okay. Silly. Silly me. But yeah, I like it when everything feels like it's one concrete series of things that are all physically existing together. Because it makes all the level design feel more meaningful, and not just like a completely random sprawling number of hallways. Like, you get the feeling that all these rooms exist for a purpose before everything went wrong. And part of that is because I think it all does have to persist in the environment together. What was that? Alright, we got the motion tracker sound. Definitely a reason to turn off the light at the very least. Those are bodies. What type of bodies, though? That's a... That one's cut in half, but the one past it is an android that's laying down. There's a pretty good chance that he's going to react when I go over him. So I don't trust him. Anything else around here? Nah. Not right now. You can hear the chime of a save point. I don't think that's nearby either. Hello, droid man. How are you doing? Wiki wiki. Why doesn't this work? Doesn't even make a sound. That's weird, right? Huh.
Ricardo, I'm here. Looks like the place synthetics go to die.
It's weird how it doesn't even make a sound. Oh shit. Why does it seem like they're all coming here to die? That's strange, right? That dude's head is off. Ooh. Happy. Don't attack me when I'm saving, please. But yeah, even if it wasn't an enemy and he wasn't going to attack me, it was weird that I was hitting him with a hammer and the hammer wasn't making any noise of any kind. Yeah, this feels like it ends poorly for me. Who's moving? There's a computer in there. Oh! There's one android patrolling in there. Hopefully it didn't see me through the window, because I wasn't really hiding. They're just piled up around here. It's always with the batteries, huh? Turn off. Do I want to turn it off? Don't know if I currently... Do I currently have a reason to do that? It's my... Well, it's my only waypoint of any kind right now, so... Let's give that a shot, huh? Ta-da! And then the body wakes up and his head falls off, but he still grabs me. It's like, oh, spooky dooky. What did that do? Was it a hazard that was blocking my path? It's me being a nonsensical video game player where I'm just pressing a button because it exists, not because I know what it does. Hello? Haven't seen that one rogue android for a while. Wherever he's hiding. Was that an item I can pick up? Nope. Alright, let's do this. These exist, right? Let's do it. Let's just turn them all off, I guess.
Biocontainment hazard level, Omega. You always know. Oh, what you really shouldn't be here.
No! Oh, shit. You just decided to wake up right on top of me, huh? Stop it. Stop living. Jeez. That wasn't a very nice place to have him wake up. I don't think I even really had a chance to hide from him. Did he wake up from the pile? Maybe it was the other guy patrolling, but it seemed like he woke up from the pile itself, which does not give you much of a chance to escape. Alright, now we're down to 8 shots. I was pretty trapped at that point. Let's stay away from him, just in case. I don't know if the central room's where I want to go, or here. I feel like these are the types of rooms they like to stash those plans on desks on half the time. I'm not seeing anything right now. Can we open you? Oh, security access tuner. Okay. I think we're just searching randomly in different directions until we find the dude. Samuels, where you hiding? There we go. No signs of motion, really. Is this just a dead end? This is just a dead end. I don't know. Maybe if I come by here later and the alien's chasing me, I could hide in there. I'm not sure why I would go in there otherwise. Huh. I'm not crazy, right? There's no waypoint for once. Wow, we have a lot of floors here. Yeah, this is relatively unusual. We usually have... I feel like I've had a waypoint the entire game so far. More blasting caps. I think that's what I've been waiting on for one of these crafts. There we are. That was a sound behind me, wasn't it? No? I think that's just the door closing that I just came through. Oh. I maxed out on every craftable item, period. I can't even commit resources towards a new one. Actually, no, I should be able to still commit them, right? Yeah. They just don't... The pop-up just doesn't happen anymore. In fact, I think I have committed them to a lot of these, haven't I? Wow. Crafting time. There we go. Gonna free up some goddamn space. Pick up every damn item in this entire game. You can't stop me. Let's try shooting one of these aliens, one of these machine men in the face with a shotgun and see how they like that. That'll save on a little bit of stun ammo. Nah, I'll probably save the shotgun for a scenario. Let's see, let's grab that ethanol since I just used some of it. There we go. I'll probably save the shotgun for a situation where there's too many androids around. If it's one-on-one, I want to use the stun gun because I can use that to then pummel them to death, but shotgun's more of an emergency response if I'm getting attacked by multiple and I just need to fend them off long enough to get around. I have no idea where the motion is. I keep hearing a hint of someone moving around. It is so dark in here. But I don't really want to use my light because spooky. Hi there. What's that beeping? It's like a heart monitor. Do they use those on these guys?
Ears blown. I can't get near
it. That's pretty funny. The dialogue popped up saying I can't get near the door, but I think I fixed the door already. Yeah, I had pre-fixed the door, so the game was like trying to tell me about my new objective to fix the door. But I was already switching all the things. That's funny. That's funny. Let's grab stuff. Yeah, where's that one? I don't know where that android went. I saw him. That's the whole reason I've been sneaking around, is because I saw one standing up. It's like he just disappeared. Reformat chamber. Spedding, I've sent up some blank androids for the VIP Sevastopol Sail tour. If you haven't done it before, just have them lie on the slab in the reformat chamber. It'll connect to Apollo and upgrade them to latest programming. Let's hope they bite. Russell. Oh. I think they did actually bite, though, is the problem. Seems like the reformat programming may have been not so great for us all.
This is Seekson Executive Ransom speaking. I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunched for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment. Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now! Get those things under control. I want a full report ASAP.
That might have been one of the first reported cases of the working Joes starting to revolt and attack the humans on the station. Which is obviously a problem. Oh. You just locked me in here? You sure did. You're being naughty, doors. You were just open a second ago. It's like you're messing with me.
Access to Apollo. Open the tower transit immediately.
Apollo transit reserved for Seekson executives and synthetics only.
Right. Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega. All permissions rescinded.
I don't have time for this.
How did Samuels not see me, is the question. Huh. Well, if I was uncertain at all in my head about whether or not we found out he was a synth or not, that definitely clears it up. Because he clearly just beat that synth to death with his bare hands, and that's not really a human trait. I think we might have known from the very get-go that he was a synth, and I might have just forgotten that detail. I don't know. I just hit a weird point where I couldn't remember whether or not I was suspecting of being a synth or if I just flat out knew and it was obvious. But now we're playing up the whole part of Alien where we're in that movie, the synth was evil, or at least it was working for Weyland-Yutani, and you know, all life forms on the ship were the crew was expendable, and they wanted to capture the alien and nothing else. And so we gotta figure out whether or not our friend here is actually our friend, or if he's also has similar priorities. I would expect that he might be just turn out to be loyal to us because they might want to turn the existing trope on its head. Not trope, the existing expectation from the previous thing. A lot of little details everywhere. Alright, what do we got here? In response to plans tonight, Suzanne, sweetheart, I'm gonna have to rain check. I'm getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behavior. It might have something to do with all those folks gone missing. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk from when these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them. They're only display models. Just sit tight. I'll sort this out and we can celebrate the deal finally going through when we're not on company time. Huh. Shut yourself into the showroom. Is this the showroom? Is she the one who's dead? Because in that's the case, didn't work out. Spedding, I'm expecting the VIPs to get here early, so I want you and your people ready and waiting to greet them. The clock's ticking down, and this is our last chance to salvage something from this piece of shit. I want your people to answer their every whim, every vice, and laugh at laugh at every one of their fucking jokes. Take them to the showroom when they're ready. Don't rush them, and don't bore them with speeches. If they say they want something changed on the Working Joes, just say yes. We can let the tech heads worry about it later. I hope you have your best people on this. You have date night on Friday, no other appointments of any other kind. For Suzanne Archer. So this is the display room. This is where they were going to walk them through for the big show. And she's dead. So that doesn't bode well for the idea that these are just display models and they're not going to be able to do anything. Looks like she got choked to death. She doesn't have a bullet wound, and she doesn't have puncture wounds or exploded body parts, so it's an android kill. And those are the androids in the room, so they're probably going to move, and I'm not cool with that. Especially since they've been faking me out this whole time. I saw one android for a moment through a window, but he seemed to vanish, as if via a scripted sequence. Maybe he walked through those doors and they were locking behind him. And then you have these bastards all lined up. And it's like, yeah, they're just display models. They're not going to move. But, that's what the email said to the person that's supposed to be safe in this room, and she's very dead, so... not feeling so good about that. How's the door open? Do I have to weld it? I'm trying to see it from here. I think it might just open when I walk up to it. The problem is... Da-dun. 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 Fuck it. Nope. That's not good. That's what you call not good. The door is locked. Yeah, thanks, video game. Happy to be of service. What? Really? Really? Can't I just go back the way I came from? That was odd. What? That seemed like so much setup for all of them to attack me, and then they just... It's like, find a way out. You mean through the door I came from? No! I'm just supposed to find Samuels, right? Or was I supposed to somehow open that door? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. So Samuels is somewhere over there, right? Maybe I have to go back in. Yeah, this door is still broken, right? So there's nothing happening there. Ah, crap. Crap. Sorry. It's just they hit me with the objective that was not like find the way, not like restore power or open the door or any of those other objectives. The objective was find a way out of this room. I'm like, all right, I know a way out. So I immediately took my way out. I knew what I had to get out, but apparently that wasn't the right way to do it because nothing happened. Alright, so something's going on in that room. So maybe they will still wake up. Maybe when I figure out how to open the door. Just gotta figure out what's going wrong with the door right now. Alright. Look around for events and stuff, I guess. No, like, utility is popping up on this thing, right? No. Alright, I gotta look for something then. Hey there. Little ammo. Get my stun baton out just in case. Do I look at you guys? Is one of you like holding something? Am I missing something really stupid? It just says door locked. What am I missing right now? Oh, there's the button that I talked about in the email. Fuck. Now the scenario I was expecting probably happens. Is there any like secondary buttons I need to worry about? No. Oh, fuck. Should I just make a run for it? Okay, never mind. Is it just you? Huh. Kinda thought there'd be more of you, to be honest. Hit. Bye. Nobody else wake up, nobody else wake up, nobody else wake up, nobody else wake up, nobody else wake up. Bye. Is there a button on the backside? Is it broken? Oh, I think it's broken. Okay, well that wasn't that big of a deal. What? Stop it. Loud noises. What's about to happen? Is it gonna break open? Is it gonna break open? Hi there. What's that? Wait, is that like a gas? That's like a piece of fuel? Is it gonna break open? I can't tell. Let's see here.